Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Yes, that's right, I'm going to show you footage of Hever Castle. Now I'm doing this intro because before I show you the footage of Hever Castle, I just want to say that this video was actually going to be totally different. I actually filmed around in Hever Castle twice, so the footage you're about to see is the first time I filmed in Hever Castle, and I wasn't actually planning to upload this footage, but I couldn't upload my second footage. Now, the second footage was going to be an actual guided tour of Hever Castle. So we had a tour guide going around, just a few guests. I could have got really close and personal with all the portraits and obviously all the stories of the castle. But a couple of weird things happened. So anyway, while I was in the castle, my back started to hurt, and they had like this seating area, so I decided to sit away from the sort of tour. Well, the tour was in the corner, I'm sort of sitting on my own, back was hurting, I sit down. Now, what I say this is weird because I heard a noise above my head. It felt like wind, like something sort of touched me, and then I heard the handle of the window behind me go, like lift up, and then it just opened wide. Now, what's weird about this is the tour guide never said a word. He carried on giving his tour, obviously he's professional, and I've interrupted and I said, whoa, 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 I just want to say one thing. This window above my head has just opened. It was like, okay, and I was like, yeah, it's a bit weird, why has it done that? And he said, it's okay, things like this happen all the time. So the castle is actually haunted. But what also was really weird is the footage. I videoed in there, and the footage would not come out. Certain parts of the footage come out, but it just would not come out. Something was happening that day. Something paranormal was definitely happening that day. The footage would not come out. So this is the footage that I'm going to show you. Also, what is weird is when the tour guide finished speaking to the guests, he come and shut the window. And I said, if it doesn't matter, and this always happens, why are you shutting the window? He goes, the window can't be open, or the window's supposed to be shut. And I said, well, that is a bit strange then. So anyway, I hope you'll enjoy this footage. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. This wasn't a planned video, but it sort of was. I hope you enjoy it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the footage. It's the castle, Hever Castle. Got a fun fair today. Don't know what I'm going to be able to film in Hever Castle because you're not allowed to really film, but I'll try and get a few little bits inside for you. The detail on the ceiling. This is the drawing room. This room contained domestic offices in the Tudor period and became the drawing room in 1905. It was designed and panelled by the architect Frank Longberg Pearson for William Waldorf Astra. The oak panelling is inlaid with bog oak and holly and was inspired by the Elizabethan inlaid chamber at Cease Castle, Cumbria. Some really old photos in here, really old pictures. The dining hall. In the 15th century, this room was the Great Hall and was originally open to the roof rafters. The linen fold panelling and the ceiling and the fireplace, surmounted by the Berlin coat of arms, were designed by William Silverfirth, and the sculptor Nathaniel Hitch carved the Minster's Gallery in 1905. Lovely room. Bench table, 1610. This is the entrance to the hall. Anne Boleyn's father, Thomas Boleyn, added the entrance hall to the 15th century manor house in 1506. Original timbers can be seen in the early doorway, directly opposite the current entrance. There's a very big pair of work boots there. Postillion's boot, 1690. A postilion was a man who rode one of a pair of horses that pulled a coach. It could be very dangerous if a leg became caught between the two horses, so each postilion wore one boot on that leg to protect himself from injury. Postilion riders normally rode the left horse of a pair because horses usually were trained only to be mounted from the left. Right, let's enter the hall. The library. This room contained the administrative officers during the Tudor period and became the library in 1905. I ain't going to read it all, people. I'm going to let you take some of the sights in. It's obviously very dark in here and I'm not allowed to use the flash because some of the old portraits and that, like this one up here, so they don't want to damage any of the portraits, so no flash allowed. So if it's a little bit dark, I'm sorry.
No, I don't like. I like big yellows.
Just the morning room. Up the steps we go. Be very careful when walking up old stairs like this. They've redone the steps, but originally these would have all been different heights. Anne Boleyn's bedroom. Hever Castle had belonged to Anne Boleyn's family since 1462. She was born in 1501 and spent her childhood here. This room is originally thought to have been her bedroom. The half-dome ceiling is an original 15th century feature designed to give a feeling of greater space and light. Portrait of Anne Boleyn. The books of hours. So this material here is 500 years old. You can get a lovely view from here. Henry VIII's room when he stayed here. Very dark in here. The oak buffet.
Do you know? Right. Okay.
Stand up.
Check out this room. This is some sort of prayer room. Got the architects in that. The carving, it's all out of wood. The whole lot. The ceiling, the floor, the wood, the walls. Wow. Well, this is it, King Henry VIII's bedchamber. It is traditionally believed that Henry VIII stayed at the castle on several occasions during the courtship with Anne Boleyn. The panelling in this room, excluding the section over the fireplace, dates to the 16th century. The ceiling is the oldest in the castle and dates from 1462. So this ceiling is the oldest part of the castle, 1462. A lovely Christmas tree in there. Up some more stairs to the long gallery. This is probably the most impressive part of the castle up here, of what we can see anyway, because obviously a lot of it ain't open to the public. Some old spoons and plates. Spoons are probably more interesting, a lot older. What's the oldest spoon there? 1560. There's a lot of portraits of kings and queens and prince and princesses in here. Just check that out. Detail in the ceiling. It's Henry VIII himself.
Merry Christmas.
Santa Claus.
This is Claus.
going to go down there. So much more of this castle you can actually see, but obviously a lot of it is roped off. You're not allowed to see all of it. Like a kid's bedroom here. It says on the little sign there, you won't be able to see it because it's dark. These bedrooms were created for 3 daughters of Gavin Asher following the floods in 1968. And here's the 3rd bedroom here. What? Oh, over there. The portrait, yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, TV. Should have phone out. Scary looking part of the castle. Love to go up there and have a look, but you're not allowed. Council chamber. Castle defences, so that's what these chains are here.